So Fox News alert, the county sheriff's office denying there's a short list of suspects in the Nancy Guthrie case as her entire neighborhood remains on edge more than 3 weeks since her disappearance. Let's head back down to Tucson, where Fox and Friends weekend co-host Griff Jenkins has been talking with locals in Nancy's community. Good morning, Griff.
Hey, good morning, LJ. And this group of Tucson residents have been gathering for coffee every morning before the sun rises for more than a decade, and they have certainly been impacted by this story. Jim, let me start with you. How has this impacted the community? How do you feel about this?
Tucson is a very tight community and a very secure community, and this has rattled quite a few people, to be honest, because this type of crime and this type of notoriety that we're getting nationally is just not what we're used to here, and it's put a cloud on things. And we're sorry to see the national news we've gotten for such an unfortunate thing for Savannah and her family. And everybody's just praying that everybody gets their act together and they find this guy and return Nancy safe and sound.
Yeah, and Nancy, by the way, has been known to come to this coffee shop. Savannah, seen here a lot. And Terry, if you had to describe the impact on this community in one word, how would you do it?
Scared.
Scared.
Scared. People are worried about their safety. A lot of elderly people live in this area, live by themselves, like Mrs. Guthrie. And people are a little nervous.
And, you know, another resident told me that this is a community where people really don't lock their doors.
Or did not before. A lot of people are locking their doors now. They didn't before.
And I'm just going to sneak over here because in this exclusive coffee group, Mary is among the only females. Mary, how do you feel about this? What are your thoughts on this now that we're 18 days that Nancy's been missing?
Well, it's such a scary incident. And I've lived in this community for a long time, raised my children here, and I've always felt safe and secure. And suddenly that has gone away. And now I'm being more vigilant about my surroundings and locking my doors. And I empathize with her family. I think it's awful. I can't imagine having to live through this and not knowing where my mother was. That's just unthinkable to me.
It sure is. And I just want to finish here with Alan. You know, Alan, the community is sticking together, but what are your thoughts as a resident here?
Well, everybody's getting a little nervous because it's expanding the time, not a week, 3, 4, 5. And it's difficult because people, when I talk to them, they say, you know, what did the sheriff say this? What did the FBI say that? And they're confused.
Yeah, so a lot of questions here, but as you can see, this group that gathers every morning continuing to weigh in on really how it's impacted their community, tight-knit. Something like this really doesn't happen here, and now they hope Nancy will come home. LJ, back to you.
We all hope that. All right, thanks, Griff.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.